Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa will this morning lead a high-level Imbizo public engagement program in Sharpville, south of Gauteng.
Yeah, in fact, the president will be accompanied by various ministers as well as mayors of the affected municipalities. Newzroom Afrika's Tumaole Mohlaoli is part of our team watching that story. He joins us now live. Tumaole, any sense of how this Imbizo is likely to unfold?
A very good morning, Ayanda. And this Imbizo is going to unfold basically with President Cyril Ramaphosa coming here to, of course, the Sharpeville district municipalities headquarters. And we expected that he will then be briefed by the delegation of course, mayors as well as those ministers who have been tasked with trying to resolve the issues that have been plaguing this particular area. These issues include, of course, water, they include sanitation, they include power, and they've seen as many residents, protesting over these particular problems, saying that there is no solution in sight. They've been long-standing, and this is something that, of course, my guest now who joins me is going to be Deputy Minister for Water and Sanitation, Mr. David Mohlaoli. These issues here, Mr. Mohlaoli, what is the Imbizo planning to do?
Thank you very much, Tumaole. Firstly, greetings to all our viewers. I need to indicate that His Excellency, after the State of the Nation address, has been going to various provinces to ensure that government indeed does deliver, but at the very same time that communities are involved because no one must be left behind. In our case here, led by Minister Mchunu, the Minister of Water and Sanitation, and the Premier of Gauteng, Premier Makura, they have assigned us to look to a historical problem wherein here in Sedibeng the entire wastewater system has collapsed. The sewer is running into people's homes. It is impacting in the confidence of business, in issues of environment, especially causing health hazards, but also impacting on our resource, which is the Vaal River system. That goes until it reaches Namibia. We have been in a position to be tasked, myself and MEC Maile, to work with the leadership here of the district and the local municipalities to ensure that this problem that has been here since around 2008 of sewer running into people's homes is resolved once and for all. We've been able to create an institutional mechanism that includes us as a national department, the provincial government, the municipalities themselves, and community organizations. More than 47 community organizations, whether political, environmental, civil society, we are working together in a plan. There is a master plan on water and sanitation in dealing with these particular issues.
Okay. Mr. Mohlaoli, what has taken so long? Because these issues have been long-standing. They go back as far as, I would say, even early 2000s. Why has it only come now that you're setting up these particular task teams?
We have to admit that our performance as government doesn't look good over these particular years, but we are very confident now that the current administration led by President Ramaphosa, supported by Minister Mchunu and Premier Makura, we are addressing the problem. And if you go on the ground, you could start to see that there is a difference. We have brought in rainwater. It has the biggest capacity. One of the things that we've been able to do is to unblock the sewer that you find in many particular areas. We know that there are certain areas where certain sewer is still running on the roads. The wastewater treatment plants, we have 4 of them here. We have the Sebokeng, the biggest. We have the Leoke, we have the Rispret, we have the Meyatin. And most of these wastewater treatment plants now, they are actually working. If you go and look at Sebokeng, where it was 100 megaliters, now we are able to have increased the capacity to 250 megaliters. And most of the sewer is coming there now for treatment, and it's a very good quality. The area of concern is Leoke, where the infrastructure, the communities, they strip the pump stations. They've taken everything that is there, the issues of vandalism. These are some of the issues that we are working on, and we've brought a lot of capacity in terms of civil contractors, electrical, mechanical. There's a lot of actually an impact that is being made there. But the work that is going to be happening here is going to take some time, because in certain areas we must remove the entire network. And the entire network, when we remove it, we must actually also build for development, because there's a lot of economic development that must happen in these particular areas. And we have a budget that we need to be able to do this work, which is about 8.4 billion that we must spend in the next 5 years. But under the year, during the current year, already government has made a provision of more than 491 million to be able to push and upgrade the infrastructure while we clean the particular areas here.
No, thank you very much for that update. Of course, that was Deputy Water and Sanitation Minister David Mohlaoli giving us what the plans are for infrastructure development in this particular area. And the figures there are upwards of 8 billion rand. So this is something that government seems to be focused on and determined to solve. And this is something that President Cyril Ramaphosa will be wanting to hear, how the community is engaging with those processes and what the community has to say about what was being done. In terms of the program, if I can just let you know quickly, we are also expecting that there will be the mayor of Sedibeng district, that will be Councillor Lerato Maluka. She's also been very hands-on in trying to address the issues, but of course has come under some criticism with those particular service delivery protests, showing that there is some dissatisfaction at local government level in terms of service delivery. And in terms of the billing as well, Premier of Gauteng, Mr. David Markura, will also be giving feedback to the community. So it seems like it's quite an intensive, wide-ranging engagements that will be happening here. The program will wrap up at around 2 o'clock. So this is the situation, and we'll keep giving you those updates as and when it happens.
Right, Tumaole Mohlaoli will be keeping up with you throughout the course of the day as that unfolds. Tumaole, for now, thanks very much indeed. His live to us there from Sedibeng.